is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Please come in if you're not subscribed already and hit that subscribe button. I need y'all to truly hit that subscribe button and that like button. What's going on, family? And please go into the description box and please donate to the GoFundMe. Today, we're going to talk about Slim Thug and his comments that he made in a video talking about black people need to stop blaming white folks and we need to do things on our own. And Twitter has been going in on him. So I'm going to play the video for y'all, and then I'm going to break down the video. So here we go.
25, we can't blame white folks no more. We got to let that go, kid. Them people, that wasn't even these people. That was some people before them. So at the end of the day, everybody showed us they can do it from scratch. So we can't be waiting on nobody to give us nothing. Everybody just got to do it. No matter where you come from, you gotta do it from scratch. I ain't had shit and look at me now. So if I could have did it, you could have did it now. We gotta stop making excuses. Stop waiting on motherfuckers. We gotta take advantage of this shit. We gotta be happy on purpose, doing shit that make us happy. It's 2025. We can't blame white.
Now, what I would say about to that, and I think that he has good intentions based off, how he's trying to word it. But I feel as though, one, you have to ask yourself, are white people to blame? Are white people to blame? See, because we love saying stop blaming white folks when they are to blame, but then when it comes to us killing each other, somehow we don't want to stop blaming us for that. See what I'm saying? So are white people to blame? That's what you have to ask yourself. Are you still practicing racism in 2025? Are you still oppressing us in 2025? You see? So, and also, again, because shout out to Brother Ben X who actually posted this. He posted a video of Farrakhan kind of saying the same thing. And again, the difference between Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad saying that we need to do for self, they're still going to, hold the white man accountable when it's possible, or when it's necessary, I should say. Right? So trying to just alleviate, speaking on the issue, it's almost like, I hate when people say, oh, that's like victim, you're taking a victim stance. Like, well, I'm a victim. I'm a victim of white supremacy. See, that's where they try to get you. It's like, oh, y'all always playing victim. I am a victim. You can't tell me that racism is prevalent in 2025 and then say that I'm playing victim as a person who's being discriminated against and racism is being practiced against me. You see what I'm saying? Now, it's one thing to whine about it, but hey, to say that I can't ever speak on it is crazy. And to try to make me seem as though I'm not a victim is even crazier. That's like a woman who's been raped by a man say, yo, you gotta stop complaining about that. Like, who tells her that? Who tells her that she's not a victim and you have to stop like having a victim mentality? You see? Only when it comes to Black folks is there some type of different standard. You see? But I feel like as though too, that you don't do enough for the community to run around here telling us that we need to stop, blaming white folks and, asking them for stuff and doing stuff on our own, which we do need to do stuff on our own. We are doing things on our own. I would say we've been doing things on our own for a long time, because the Nation of Islam is probably one of the top organizations that have been been around for the longest too. They've been around well over 40 years. So at the end of the day, I would say we've been doing things on our own, but still white supremacy is an issue, because when we do build up our businesses, we get things like a nuisance injunction, and we get all of these things where our businesses are targeted. You feel me? They'll have the health inspector coming every week to your damn restaurant when you're a Black person. But meanwhile, the Chinese people are cooking rats and dogs and cats and everything else out of there, and they never get shut down. So are white people to blame? Because again, just like Dr. Claude Anderson said in the beginning of this video, reparations is not a nicety, it's a necessity. So again, the only way we can even speak on reparations or anything like that is to bring up the issues and bring up the problems. You can't talk about solutions without talking about the problems. And the problem is racism, white supremacy. So I can go with the, we need to do for self. I rock with you with that. All that stop blaming white people, that's never happening. That's not going to happen. You know why? Because they are to blame. So we're going to always hold them accountable. That's basically saying stop holding white people accountable. No, seriously, that's exactly what that's saying. Stop holding them accountable. Who in their right mind would run around here and say that white people aren't to blame for the conditions that Black people are in? And again, if you watch my other video, you will see that we was talking about Neely Fuller and how Neely Fuller has the 9 areas of activity that white supremacy control and dominate, which is war, sex, politics, entertainment, law. It's a few others. I can't remember them all off the back, but he has 9 areas of activity that they control and dominate. So you are the reason for my condition. So yes, I have to blame you. I have to blame you. And again, we're always going to do for self. We're always going to, build up for ourselves, start businesses and try to buy Black and things like that. But in 2025, yes, we are still blaming white folks. Hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. We're almost at 2,800 subscribers. I appreciate all the love and support. And again, man, listen, I get the context of his of what he was trying to say, and I don't believe that he was doing it in a way to try to make Black folks look bad or anything like that. He's probably coming from a genuine space, but the whole stop letting white folks, stop blaming white folks. I mean, again, you got to ask yourself, are white folks to blame for the conditions of Black people in America? And if it is, then I'm still blaming you, which is called accountability. And until white folks fix the problem, because they have to fix the problem because they're the cause of the problem. Once they fix the problem, then we can come to the table, and talk this unity and unison and all of that other stuff. But other than that, bro, you to blame and you the issue. Peace, love, and reparations. I just wanted to show y'all the video and have y'all hear it out the horse's mouth of what he said. But again, we give Farrakhan and them a pass because they've been fighting for Black issues since their inception. So when you out here in the streets fighting and going to bat for Black people, yes, you can critique Black America. But again, the only critique I have of you, because the whole, you got it from nothing and, we need to, but again, I don't know what you mean by the stop asking, because we're demanding reparations. That's not going away. If I don't think that that's what his whole video was about. Like, yeah, we need to stop asking. But listen, when you say we need to stop blaming white folks and making excuses, I don't know. Look, I'm getting my reparations, and they're going to be the ones to give it to me. So we have to get it from them. And again, that would be demanding. I wouldn't say we're asking or begging. I would say we're demanding reparations. But again, too, listen, he came up from rap. And just because you made it, I heard that part too. I made it. Everybody can do it. No, everybody can't. You still have people out here who are working 40 hours a week while, having their own business on the side and XYZ, and they are still out here struggling, living foot to mouth. So no, everybody's not going to make it just because they try. That's just doesn't work like that. That's not reality. But at the end of the day, listen, man, we need our reparations, and that's what we out here for. So peace, love, and reparations. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We up out of here. Like